Thank you for joining us. This video in the Technology Safety series will discuss Apple's built-in restrictions feature and using the iCloud to help monitor your child's activity. If you are an Android user, please watch our Android and Google-specific videos. Apple has a built-in restrictions feature that can help you to filter the type of content your child has access to. Enabling restrictions can be accomplished by accessing the General menu under Settings and then selecting Restrictions. When you enable this feature, you will be required to enter a PIN code. Again, we recommend keeping this PIN private so your child is unable to change these settings. Once in this feature, you have the ability to turn on or off features that your child will have access to. All features are on by default, so you have to turn off any that you do not want your child to use. For example, if you do not want your child to be able to place video calls via FaceTime, you can turn off that feature. You can also turn off the ability to download or delete applications, allowing you to control what content your child downloads to the device. The restrictions feature also has an area to set ratings for allowed content. By selecting each option, you can now choose the type of content your child will be able to have access to. For movies and TV shows, you can select the highest rating you will allow, and any higher ratings will be unchecked. For music and books, there is an option to either allow or not allow explicit content. Applications can be restricted to an age. Siri can restrict explicit language or the ability to search the web. Websites can restrict adult content or allow you to enter only specific allowed websites. In the Restrictions menu under the Password setting, you can see the same options that were available to you under the iTunes password option. Although by setting your preferences here, you are able to lock the settings so they cannot be changed by your child. The Location Services option within the restrictions allows you to lock location settings as is. So once you enable the location options to the way you want them, by selecting Don't Allow Changes, the settings will be locked and new applications will be prevented from using location services. This allows you to set which apps you will allow to access locations, such as Find My iPhone or Maps, but other applications downloaded by your child in the future will not be able to access location. Choosing to not allow changes to the Share My Location feature will now lock the setting so it cannot be turned off by your child. By selecting Do Not Allow Changes for any of the other options listed under Privacy, you are then preventing new applications from using that information. Just note that if you set certain options to not allow changes, this may prevent some applications from working. Another option you may want to set to not allow changes is under Accounts. This will prevent the adding, removing, or modifying of accounts in mail, contacts, and calendars. You can also turn off the ability for your child to play multiplayer games or to add friends within the Game Center.
In the Setting Up Your iOS Device video, we discussed the iCloud Drive and the iCloud's backup feature. This feature backs up your device contents, and some of this information is available to you on the iCloud.com website. By choosing to back up content to your child's iCloud account, you now have the ability to log into the account through an internet web browser. To do this, you will need to enter the website www.icloud.com and enter the iCloud login credentials. Once logged in, you will see icons similar to what you see on an iOS device. Selecting the drop-down arrow next to the display name or selecting the settings icon will allow you to access the iCloud's account settings. Here you will see information about the type of content in the account. As you can see here, your iCloud account is used to store backed up content. The complete backed up contents can be used to restore an iOS device. However, not all these contents are accessible in the iCloud account. You can also view any devices currently associated with the account. By selecting the drop-down arrow by Settings, you can select Home, and will now be back to the main screen, or selecting each item, you will have the ability to see what content has been backed up from your child's device to the iCloud account. By enabling iCloud Photo Library on your child's device, all photos and videos will also be saved here in the iCloud account. iCloud Drive is like Google Drive or Dropbox and allows storage for various file types. Any content saved in the iCloud Drive on your child's device will be accessible here as well. Selecting the Find My iPhone icon will allow you to see where the device is currently located. Thank you for viewing this video. Hopefully you learned something new that you can apply to help keep your child safe in the ever-changing world of technology. Please tune in for our next video in this series regarding information about popular applications used by kids.